Hi everyone, welcome to BumbleBeeCrafts. Thank you all for tuning in for another video from me. Hope you're all doing well. It feels like it's been ages since I filmed. I film ahead. I don't know if I've mentioned it. I think I have before, but I do tend to film ahead, especially when my fibro's not too bad and I'm managing it okay. I'll see if I can get quite a few videos done ahead of time, and it just feels like I haven't done a video for ages, yet you guys were with me on Monday doing Messy Monday. So yeah, and this will air tomorrow, Wednesday. So yeah, it feels like I'm a bit out of sync in doing the videos because I had a busy weekend, and then unfortunately I've been rough on Sunday and Monday with a stonking headache and really bad fibro, so that's why my voice is still a bit croaky, because my fatigue level is still really high today. But I desperately need some tags. I'm very low on my ephemera for autumn. What I had left over from last year's autumn stuff I've already used and put into journals, so I just thought today we could do a nice little bit like another slow craft. I think we did one last week, sorry. But I've got tag shapes cut out, and I found these little mushroom cards. They're all printed on paper, so they're really thin. I'm not sure if they're either Tracy Fox, Mrs. Coggs, or some of them might have been like these from a previous autumn digital that I worked with last year. So I apologise, I don't know who, I can't remember exactly, but they are so lovely, and I know both Tracy Fox and Mrs. Coggs Crafts do some like this, but I do have other ones of Mrs. Coggs. I keep mine in these tubs, and she's got one that's Into the Forest. We've got Autumn Days, there's Toadstools and Mushrooms, which I might want to pull out and use. And these are the animal ones. There's Forest Creatures, which I just thought would be really good too. And my idea was just nice and simple to do some collaged sheets on the background. Just use these digitals as the background, and then have these as the focal point, and we can layer them up. I've got some lace and stuff to the side of me and my material and stuff, and this was recent. I've done a big batch of coffee dye, and I mean a big batch. This is just a few bits of coffee dyed card I had left over, and then look at this. I took over the dining room table for a week last week and just got myself a whole bunch of yummy coffee dyed paper done. So I'm really pleased with that. That should see me through all my autumn and possibly even all my Christmas makes. And I experimented. I had the way I do it, I make my coffee up into a jar and then just use a brush and paste it over the paper and then leave it to dry. And there was some bits, I didn't use the whole jar each time when I filled the table, so I dyed some fabric. This one hasn't dyed, this Brodie Anglaise hasn't dyed that well. There's some bits on it. Just check that you can actually, yeah, I'm just going to tilt the light. It's another very dim grey day here, so I just want to tilt the blinds. That's a bit better, just so you've got a bit more light coming down here. This was left over from a spring journal, and I just thought I'd try grunging it up, and yeah, I'm really pleased with how they've turned out. So we could possibly use some of those in these makes. So I'll just pull my chair in. Okay, right, let's get started. I definitely wanted to use this background on here. Okay, so let me put them over to the side, turn that there. Oh, so how's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. Thank you all very much for your lovely kind comments over my last few videos. I really appreciate it. I love chatting to you. You guys, you've actually given me some tips as well on different things as well, so that's really great. It's lovely. Okay, so I'm just going to, we're about there, I can just kind of see the digital through. There we go. If we do a couple like this, while this one's drying, put that over there to dry. Let's pick another background that we want. Let's have a rummage in here. These are just what, oh, that'd be lovely, those leaves. There we go. These are just what I've been using these last few weeks doing autumn ones. Is that wide enough? Now, do we want it all the way down there? Because if we use, say, maybe one of those, if we get that right down the bottom, we could have that there with the leaves through. Yeah, I like that. So, turn that over. Let's glue on this side. Oh. I think my, well, I know I overdid it last week, so yeah, there's that, but also at the weekend, was it Monday night or Sunday night? Oh, I can't remember. It was Sunday night, wasn't it? Of course it was, because yesterday, I'm filming this Tuesday. Oh, see, I'm all out of whack. I don't really know what's going on. Any one of you out there that suffer with migraines, really chronic bad migraines, you know what it's like. You are for days afterwards, you're just not really with it at all. Right, so we want the leaves at the bottom, so we kind of want that about there. Yeah, you're just not with it for several days. But yeah, we had a really bad storm, a hell of a bad one in the night, and that's unusual for us where we live here in Norfolk, in not far from the coast, and the storms usually skirt around us, either head out to sea and around, or they will go higher to the slightly higher ground, Norwich way. Yeah, we I think hubby said it was about half one time, and it was right overhead as well. The flashing and the rumbling were happening at the same time, and that bright vivid flashing, I struggle. My migraines are brought on by almost like slight epilepsy. I don't have epilepsy, but the bright flashing photosensitivity, I think they call it, is horrendous for me. I can't go to the cinema anymore because of it, because I just cannot watch films in the dark. And when we watch films at home here, hubby's a big Star Wars fan. He loves the Star Wars and the Marvels, which, I mean, I enjoy watching them too. They're great films, but I have to pick and choose what film we watch when, depending on how bad I feel of an evening with my eyes and aching and stuff, purely because I know damn well it will set me off. So yeah, that storm was absolutely horrendous, and I think that really tipped me over the edge and brought my migraine on really strong. So yeah, it's unusual for us to have such a big storm like that. Today's grey day, it's quite windy as well, very autumnal, which is nice. I really don't mind this autumnal cooler weather. I think that's why I overdid it in the week, because it's like my body feels much better with more with coolness like this in the autumn temperatures, because the days still are quite warm, but the evenings and everything are much cooler. Right, let's just pop that in the bin. I don't want those little bits. Right, there we go. We've got too ready to do. Now I've got, let's grab me a couple of inks, the Distress ink and the Vintage Photo, they're both Distress ink, aren't they? Vintage Photo and Walnut Stain. I'm thinking the Walnut Stain is going to be better, but let's just decide on what we want. I was looking at this one because it's slightly darker. That will show up lovely on there, won't it? I think that'll be nice. Do we want something behind it? Maybe, oh, if I just take a bit off of that, that will just fit on there, and I think that would look really nice on the tag. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to just snip. I'm just going to do it by eye. I can't be bothered to stretch across and get my trimmer out. And I didn't cut that straight, so I straighten that up a bit better. Okay, so that fits on there. Oh, look at that, that's lovely. We want a couple of little labels or something, don't we? Let's have a little look. I'll get to the labels in a minute. Now that one, I'm wondering, because you've got those toadstools there, whether it wants to go further down or covering that toadstool up though. Let me do the same again. I'm just going to trim this a little bit more so that where the bottom of the writing is on here, and that is not straight at all. There we go, that's a bit better. Yeah, then that can sit there, and we'll do the same again with some material. Now, what do we want? Do we want that's a bigger piece. Let's see what's in here. I don't quite know what the black marks are on that one. That's really grungy, isn't it? Because these were just put in the jar, in a little jar. Is that wide enough? Oh, it is, isn't it? We do. It's going to cover up those mushrooms by having it. No, it's a bit too big. Okay, let's just have another little rummage to see if there's anything more in here. Another bit of that. That's too wide. What have we got under here? And they're the bigger pieces. Okay, let's have a look. Maybe we want a bit of this behind it. This is just some old material. Maybe we want a bit of this behind it, because then we can do it small enough to fit. You think the colours? Yeah, I think the colours go with that V. So I'm just going to, this doesn't rip very well, so we will just cut a bit off, shove that back out of the way. And then what do we want to just have you on there? Okay. Do we like that? Yeah, I like that. That's nice. Just on there, that one. Up a little bit too, like so. Then we just want some labels, so let me grab my Tracy Fox labels. I'm getting a very low, I still haven't printed, I think I said that last time. I'm getting low on her labels, and that's a bit big. with some red. What have we got? Little red one there. Let's have another look in this one. Oh dear. We don't want that one. What about that one? No, I think that's too big. That one is quite big, but if we want it under it, that might be an idea. I do think I still want something over the top of it, so I'm just going to have a look. Really rather random coloured ones. More, let's see what's in here, more rather random labels. No, just trying to see what goes. That one might, but I'm thinking I might just trim it up. Right, so yeah, and that can just sit there. That's okay, that looks better. I'm happier with that. That didn't go in there. Okay, so let's ink up now. So I think I am going to use walnut stain on these. Didn't need to ink the top of that, but never mind. These tags, by the way, I've just got my tag template here. They're 3 1/4 inches that way, and then they are 7 inches tall. It's just, I just find that's a really nice size to use. Sounds like our bins have been emptied. It's bin day here today, not that you really want to know that, but yeah, that's what it sounds like. I can hear the noise of it outside. I think I'll wait till a bit later. Hopefully there'll be a break in the rain and the weather, and I can go and get them in, or attempt to go and get them in. Okay, so there we go, we're inked up. So what we want to do is actually get my Fabri-Tac. I didn't get that glue out. And just pop a little bit on here and stick this on here. Oh, I can really smell that. Oh, I don't know what it is with whenever I have a migraine. I'm not, well, to start with, I've not got a very good sense of smell at all. It's just how it's been for years and years. I just haven't had a very good sense of smell. But whenever I have a bad migraine, everything seems to be heightened. The smell of everything, and the smell of this hasn't bothered me the last few times I've used it. But oh my, it absolutely stinks today. I can really, yeah, it's really catching the back of my throat. So try not to breathe in while I'm doing it. Got the windows on security, so it shouldn't be a problem, but there we go. It's just how it is every migraine. My sense of smell is, I suppose, what a normal person would smell. But I suffer with dry sinuses. I have dry eye syndrome as well, but it's yeah, I think that's why I've not got a very good sense of smell. Okay, so we're putting that on there, and then we'll stick this down. Oh, come on, maybe I'm not squeezing hard enough. Oh, I've got a great deal of, yeah, energy today. Okay, so we said somewhere in the middle and about there, didn't we? Lovely. And then that is just going to go across on there. Quick, put the lid back on that for now. Ah, damn it. It's me. Ah, clumsy. Clumsy, clumsy. I wanted that to be about there, didn't I? Let's just wipe this glue off. There. There. That looks good. Yeah, I like that. I'm not sure if I'll do an eyelet. I might just clip a bit of material, staple. That's what the word I'm looking for. Okay, let's put this on here, and then we can work out the positions. Yeah, stick down. Alright, there we go. So I know I kind of wanted it like there. So Oh, actually we don't need Fabri-Tac glue for that, do we? We can use this PVA stuff. Okay, put that back on that one. Let's glue this down now. Oops. There we go. Fluff. And then we were just going to have that on that bit there. Okay. Just there. Okay, let's just put the blue seepage and just wipe that off. There, that's 2 tags done. How are we doing on time? Oh, it's taken me 26 minutes to do 2 tags. Never mind. A nice slow craft still. I've got 2 done. We just want to top up on them now, so let's have a look and see what I've got in my scrap of fabric. What I have, anything. This might be quite nice. It's a little wide. If I cut that, I think we do that. Oh, if I cut it, that I think would look really nice just on there. Yeah, okay, so we've got that one. What do we want on this one? A little bit of the red. I think we do. And I think I'm just going to fold that over like so. Yeah. Oh, that was quick decision making for me. Quick decision making. So let's pop a bit of glue on here, just to hold that lace in place. And then we will staple on there as well. There we go. Edge that up there to dry. So we'll do the same with this. A little bit on there just to hold it. And I went completely out of the way with the glue, didn't I? There we go. Rest that up on there to dry. Let's grab my stapler. I need to dry a little bit more. Okay, I'll leave my stapler to the side. Right, let's have a little look in here and see if we can do another tag. I did wonder about that. Let's have a look. Maybe some of the writing. Let's see. What other mushrooms have we got? It's a bit too orangey. Oh, there's a nice brown one there. That might be quite nice if we have that just kind of there or something. I don't like it. I don't like that one. Okay, let's have another rummage in here and see what we've got. That one might be nice. Let's use my reach. That's some of the leaves at the bottom. Like that. And then we could have that. Yeah, there we go. So, put these just to the side of me to properly dry while we glue the next bit in, next one down. Right, I can kind of see the leaves of this side. I want to do the wrong side. Kind of see where the edge of the digital is peeking through. That should have got it. Okay. Okay, that one can dry for a moment, and hopefully these will be dry enough to put a staple through the top of them. That one, and that one. And just crimp these down so they're nice and flat. There we go. There. So that's two tags done. Lovely. Put them to the side. Stick into that. Let's cut this one. And see if I can at least get 3 done in my allotted filming time. Okay, I can go back for another time. Lovely. Yeah, that looks nice. We can have that on there. Now again, do we want something behind it? Do we want a bit of that behind it? I think I want something maybe a bit darker. I don't know if there's anything bigger in here. Not really. Let's just have a look in this one that's got my thicker. Oh, there's this. Oh, look at that. That was virtually made for it. Yeah, I like that one. Okay. That was good, quick decision making. So, if we're sticking that down, I need to tear it off about there. This does usually tear, but I'm cutting off a thin little bit. It's so old, this material, so old, that it frays and tears. I'm gonna get, yeah, stuck to me. I'm gonna move that out of the way as well for the moment until I've not got such inky, sticky hands. Yeah, that's perfect. That can go on there. Actually, it fills the whole thing, doesn't it? Oh well. Maybe then, as we've got the leaves on the bottom, maybe I can bring in some of these little mushrooms. Maybe something like that. Or maybe with a bit of green. I think this one's, I like that one, but it's a bit big. I'm looking to see if I've got any. You see that? I don't know if that's on camera. Any that might be a little smaller. There are some small ones in here. I know there are. They're the little mini toadstool mix from Tracy Fox. So I just got to hunt for them. Here we go. Here's some. That one's quite small as well, isn't it? Or do we want maybe a collection of those ones? No, I like the orangey colour on that one. I think I might just go with that one actually, and then we do that as a little label to ground it. I've come off of the. Or maybe actually, have I got any more leaves anywhere? I just bear with me. I'm just going to see if I've got these. Sorry, I was quiet there while I was thinking. I just pulled out my inky leaves and I'm just thinking that I could use that as a little tab on the top of it, one of them down the bottom. I like that. Okay, so let's ink everything. Oh, cat hairs. Are they cat hairs? No, they're not cat hairs this time. They're that string from the orangey stuff. Okay, so I'm going to ink this side, and if that's being stuck that way, it's this side that we see. So that's that. Let's ink this one up. On the bottom. Oh, gosh, that's come up dark on here. Okay, I'm just going to use, have I got anything left on my brush? I don't want too much on here. Just take that white out. There we go. Forget how juicy this walnut stain is because it's still relatively new. Okay, so that's going to go on there, so let's just ink this up. So let's glue these down. Oh, sticky, sticky. Okay. Everything's going on the tops, so we just need to position that where we want it, don't we? Okay. So I watched the Tim Holtz Christmas Sizzix one the other day. I'd put off watching it because I really wasn't in the mood for Christmas, and I knew once I'd seen his new release of ones, it would just inspire me. All his makers, such beautiful makes, that would inspire me. And when yesterday afternoon I actually got up and was downstairs, and I just thought to myself, oh, I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm gonna have to just pop it on there while I lay on the sofa all curled up. And yeah, it's fired me up to want to now get all my stuff out and start with Christmas, but I haven't finished autumn or anything yet. And then I watched the last couple of videos of Gail's that she's released this week, and she's now sorting out all her Christmas stuff, and it's like, oh no, I haven't finished with autumn yet. I can't start Christmas. I can't start Christmas, not yet, but I am. It's rattling around in my brain. I'm thinking about what to do and the inspiration, because I make all my own cards for Christmas. I don't actually buy any cards unless I'm really stuck and can't make any, then I'll buy some of the charity cards that you can get, but generally I make them all for family and friends, even for Anton, to my hubby, to give out to people at his work. Yeah, I make them all, and I've already now starting to think of ideas and stuff, so you might actually see a few videos coming up from me that are Christmas ones. I do like to watch Gail's when they do the organisation. Well, it's not just Gail. I know like Tracy Fox has done a few organisation ones and stuff where they, you know, let's get organised videos, and I really enjoy those, watching them. So I might do one myself, because I haven't looked at my Christmas stuff. So obviously since last year, it's everything Christmas related just goes in a couple of big boxes, and is put away until the following year when it wants to come out again. So yeah, I might have to do that. I've cleared space. A few weekends ago I did tidy up a bit in here, and I cleared space so that I could get the Christmas stuff out nice and easy and have it behind me, so that I could start work on it fairly soon, but could still do other stuff. It wasn't in my way. I could still get to, like, if I wanted to do autumn, or if I really wanted a break and do something different, like with flowers, or the Edith Holden stuff that I've been collecting. So yeah, it's I might do that. I might get organised maybe at the weekend, see what plans I have and hubby has for the weekend as to what he wants to do. Yeah, I think that little leaf on there is going to make a really cute tab. So this one can all be ink glued this side. I think this is back to front, this one, because it's got most of the spray ink that I did when I done these on this side, but that's fine. The other side still looks quite cool. Okay, so I'll grab that and position you over the top. I might just weigh that one down, actually use my weights so that it holds that down good. And okay, is this stuck? It's quite thick, this card, and sometimes it's a bit difficult. I'm going to put another one on there for good measure, keep that down. Right, okay, so yeah, we're about 46 minutes. So here's the two that we've done. And then that's the third one that's just pressing. So I hope you've enjoyed this little video, just making a few little tags to add to my stash of ephemera, and I will be back. I think the next video from me, this will air tomorrow, so Wednesday you'll see this, and then on Friday I've got another instalment of my mushroom journal that I'm doing, and then next week I'm on to my other design team project for Rach and Bella Crafts, which I'm really excited. I'm doing something a bit different, something I have made before but many years ago, so I'm really excited to share that one with you during the course of next week. But yeah, this is it for this little video, and I will see you all again soon. Thanks very much for watching. Take care everybody. Bye.